Yo. I'm live. I need to turn up my brightness. Or I think I found it. Hello. Present tail. Hi, present tail. Tell me what the thing was called again? Wasn't it like alphaltail, something like that? Hi from the chat. Hello. Oh jeez. Oh god, the water was spilling. Jeez. Clean up. It's gonna spill over again. Is this it? Well, only if my mouse worked. Which it doesn't. So I just have to use this. And the end of this, you should search up alphaltail wiki. Click on. Okay, well, I think alpha. Yep. Okay. Click on alphaltail explained. Oof, that's what I did wrong. Alphaltail wiki. Explained. Discuss everything about alphaltail wiki. Alphaltail explained. Is it alphatale explained? Alphaltail explained. Yeah, I think that's it. Right now, all I have is pictures of sands. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's all the pictures of sands. I need to get my face out. I need to just see that. If you can hear me, say yes if it's all the pictures of sands. There's like sands in the background. Okay, let's see. There's 2 people watching. Hello, 2 people. Alphaltail explains far past optional. Alphaltail is an AU of regret, bad choices, and many sacrifices. Those that know that and realize these rules take the world with no grain of salt, and realize if her and the change world just is destined to fail. Thanks. Hoi! I have a picture of Tem. I know exactly what to do right now. Be right back. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Our story begins. Okay. Let me get the chat back up. I read that. Our story begins with a young astronaut mother herself. The year is 1989. That 9 is the humans and monsters. The young astronaut mother is trudging through the battlefield for her Hold on, I need to get all the. I would see the battlefield for her parents, but only in. It would seem they died as they lived in love. She takes her parents' hands and hides them in a nearby abandoned bunker with no family and no hope. The war would soon be over. The humans would soon slaughter them all. All hope appeared lost for the young girl. That was until she noticed a dying fish in a tank not far from where she was. For some odd reason, began to build the fish and commenced with taking the dead fish back to the underground, where her laboratory was. Abandoned thanks to the war. Thanks to the war. She all the time she needed make her own weapon, a weapon to turn this battle in their favor. Down, 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 down. She commenced to build more and more until her fingers and hands couldn't take it, but knew she had to keep it was complete. She put the fish in one of the chambers and let herself rest for an hour until going back to the battlefield and taking determination from the dead human. And once she was back and began to dump the machine on, created Undyne. Undyne's created. Yo! The Astral Mother ordered Undyne to strike down everything on the field. A war. The humans were left and betrayed. Asgore told them to never return and to head back to their homes for good. A word, and was dreamed the royalties of the underground, a position she wasn't comfortable with. 20 years later, after many failures, the Astral Mother fired Elphys for her clumsy attitude and other reasons of non-interest. Mother would stare at the castle of some dim nights and would why she was down where she was, and not up there. She saved the kingdom, right? So why was it down? So why was it that she was left out and never brought up again? Sometimes on the streets, people wouldn't recognize her, and some would even talk to her like as if she was some regular person. The bastards, she thought to herself. After many days, the queen would soon be expecting to heir to the throne. The Astral Mother would soon be assigned to the queen, where she had gotten ill. The king begged the royal scientist to do her best and make sure his wife would be okay. The Astral told him that told him that he had nothing to fear. She was in good hands. 5 months later, the queen died of childbirth, and the child, not much after health the same, was heartbroken. The king was heartbroken. He had no means of escaping his deep depression, offering him comfort and some tea as well. Days later, the king died, a period known and recorded as the Grimmer Days. With such terrible things happening, who could lead them? The Astral Mother appointed herself to the task, random monsters of the people, but luckily came out on top, and changed her name to the Astral Mother, and made law subject to her to by that name. If anyone wants to call her otherwise, would be sentenced to 5 years in prison. The Astral Mother ruled the kingdom with an archie and had no means of stopping her rule. She tore down all means of getting rid of her, and made it so. Where did I go? Stopping rule. She would have to go through the royal. Okay. A possible heir. She possibly found a proper heir. So one day, she sat down by the river in Snowden and relaxed. Would just wake up to her. All these sands is in the background really distracting me. the internet around me. So, marks, I'm going to name it Undertale stuff. Okay. Where was I at? In case the random voice would just walk up to her. As she looked up and noticed it was an old friend. River Petron Person, an old flame / friend from the past. They spent the rest of their day hanging out and catching up. Asher's mother then asking him in the moment if he would want to marry her. He told her no, and that he was with someone else at the time. Asher's mother was a couple years later. She demanded some humans for testing, otherwise. With them, she returned to the underground. In the underground, Frisk and Chara. Yeah, we have Frisk and Chara, everyone. Frisk and Chara mix with monster combat. But Frisk was trained in a new way, in the way that hadn't been done before. Frisk and Chara trained in many ways, but one of the and they also in track with the rest itself. But the tests utterly failed. Closer to its end. Closer to its end. But before said end, while the humans had grown and kingdom soon to prosper from her death. She slayed the grown Frisk in their sleep, and then manipulated them into doing a true reset back to a couple years. In doing this, and overall made wonderful progress. And see what would happen with these choices. The astronaut decided to figure out who her old friends' address and decided to visit them. But of course, left 2 women functions. In response, she decided to make them a glass of water to cool things down. Okay, do you want me to continue reading, or do you want me to do something else until you come back? The astro mother left to rot. So I'll wait for you to come back and I'll finish it. Now I'll just talk to my stream. Oh, he left. Okay. Left to rot. So I'll wait here, see if anybody comes and talk at all. I'm lonely. Hey, I wonder what happened. If I have stream here. Hang on, by the way. Okay. So while I'm reading, why don't I put on my gloves? So I am gonna wear this till the end of June in all my videos. And I'm gonna try to fit in as many videos as I can. You should have gone with the water bottle. Okay. I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. I do not know what to do. I'm just gonna quickly put this back on. I got both mirrors, but they don't work. So, take one of your out. Okay. My connection did stuff. Perseverance. Q. Okay. My Chromebook. I don't know what to do. But, surely enough, I'm gonna read you guys another story. Let's see. Okay, if I deleted the stream for a second. Let's see, what story do I want to read? Pick a book from the shelf, shall we? I got a hole. My foot. It hurts. We got a lot of books here. Let's see. What's this? No. Oh, yeah. We got manga. A whole bunch of manga. Rising Sun. Oof. There's not really that good books. It's the Infinity Gauntlet, everyone. Give it a second. Oh, nothing really good there. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have an idea. It's gonna involve. No. Hi. Do you have any requests that you want me to do? It's very lonely. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just quickly turn on lights and stuff so I can actually do it. No idea has occurred to me. Sorry. Okay. If I draw something like a smiley face here, what would it look like? Really show. So actually I'm going yeah. Nice. There we go. Okay. This is why I wish I had two cameras, like one facing here and you have your main camera right there. Okay. Disgust. Tang. Hey, I got another person watching. Hello and welcome. Do you have anything you want me to draw? I don't know what to draw right now, so do you have anything that you want me to draw? Anything at all. And I'll try my best to draw what you want me to draw. I can go from ranges like something to something. Look at this. No. Okay. I'm going to draw a picture. I need to get the chat on this side. I am going to, let's see, I'm going to draw a Undertale character. I'm going to search up Undertale. So, no, fast. The camera. Okay. No? Okay, good. I'm going to draw Sans. Yeah. I'm not directly copying it, like putting it on the screen, then drawing on the screen and taking it off and saying, hey, I drew this. Okay, here we go. Drawing this slipper. Drawing this slipper. I'll just skip and draw right to the hand because I don't know what I'm doing. Jacket. Like this. Question is, guys, do you want a bad 10? Yeah, it's not gonna be amazing. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Oh God. Right here. A bit more. Nope. See if you curve here. And okay. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Nope. See if you curve here. And Yeah. Yeah, we're getting shit. That's way too close to the other boot. Which I might make his hips a bit wider than what they're supposed to. Oh, he still looks pretty good. So into that. It's not looking that bad actually. You're meeting all my standards. And then I need to. That's not big enough. There we go. Sorry for not talking a lot. I'm just really trying to focus. Okay, now this part I can easily mess up. And we don't want that. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Nope, I made that way too low. Okay, so my first drawing I just finished. Let me quickly unpack that. Okay. Let me add a bit more shader to the boots. That. But that's the first drawing of passion. Is that a one? No. Sorry. Is that a one? Not an 18. Hello, everybody.